Is Yellowstone Supervolcano about to erupt? The facts. Yellowstone National Park is home to the world's largest supervolcano. It is also one of the most popular parks in the United States, with millions of visitors each year. But what happens if the Yellowstone Supervolcano erupts? Will it destroy the entire park and everything around it? Or perhaps even the whole United States? Let's dive into this topic today, so make sure to watch this video until the end to find out more. And do not forget to subscribe for future updates. Yellowstone National Park is famous for its geysers, hot springs, and of course, its supervolcano. The park is home to more than half of the world's geysers, and its wildlife includes bison, bears, and wolves. In 2019, a record 4.8 million people visited Yellowstone National Park, and it's easy to see why. Its natural beauty is truly breathtaking. But the park's most famous feature is also its most dangerous, the Yellowstone Supervolcano. The Yellowstone Supervolcano is the largest active volcano in North America and one of the most powerful in the world. It has had 3 major eruptions in the past. The first 2 were so large that they left behind massive calderas or craters. The most recent eruption was much smaller, but still produced significant amounts of ash and lava. If the volcano were to erupt again, it would be devastating. Ash and debris would blanket the surrounding area, and the lava flows would destroy everything in their path. The eruption column could reach 30 miles into the atmosphere and spread ash over a wide area. Pyroclastic flows would race down the slopes of the volcano at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. The eruption would generate earthquakes and tsunamis that would shake the earth and send huge waves crashing into the surrounding states. Even people hundreds of miles away would feel the effects of the eruption. The air would be filled with ash and the ground would rumble from the earthquakes. The consequences of a Yellowstone supervolcano eruption would be felt far beyond the immediate vicinity. A major eruption would have global implications for the climate and environment. And even small eruptions can cause significant damage. That's why scientists monitor the volcano closely for any signs of increased activity. Despite the potential danger, humans have a long history of living near volcanoes. People are drawn to these areas because the land is often fertile and the climate is mild. In fact, some scientists believe that the Yellowstone supervolcano was actually created by ancient people who were looking for a new home. They built a fire so big that it melted the rock beneath their feet and created a caldera that eventually became Yellowstone Lake. Of course, this is just a theory, but it's an interesting one nonetheless. Yellowstone National Park is home to more than just the supervolcano. There are also plenty of opportunities for outdoor recreation, including hiking, camping, and fishing. The park is also home to a variety of wildlife, including bison, elk, and wolves. Despite the potential danger posed by the supervolcano, Yellowstone National Park is a popular destination for tourists from all over the world. In 2019, the park saw a record 4.8 million visitors. Most people come to see the geysers and other geothermal features, but many are also interested in learning more about the supervolcano. There are several museums and visitor centers that offer exhibits and educational programs about the volcano. Some people even take helicopter tours to get a closer look at the crater. While it may seem like a crazy idea to go on vacation to a place that could erupt at any moment, the truth is that there is no need to worry. The chances of an eruption are very low. The US Geological Survey monitors the volcano closely, and there are no signs that it will erupt anytime soon. Plus, even if there were an eruption, the vast majority of people would not be affected. Only those who live near the volcano would need to worry about the falling ash and lava flows. For everyone else, life would go on as normal. So don't let the naysayers scare you away from visiting Yellowstone National Park. It's a beautiful place with something to offer everyone. Just be sure to follow the safety guidelines and heed the warnings of the rangers. And who knows, you might even witness a once-in-a-lifetime event like the supervolcano erupting. Just kidding. Don't actually go there if it erupts. When you think of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world, you probably imagine Mount Vesuvius, which destroyed the Roman city of Pompeii in 79 AD, or Mount St. Helens, which blew its top in 1980 and claimed 57 lives. But compared to Yellowstone caldera, these are small potatoes. At 45 by 28 miles, the Yellowstone caldera in Wyoming is the largest active volcano on the planet. It's so big that if you flew over it, you'd think you were looking at a giant lake. And while it does look like a lake, if you're flying over it, it's anything but. This massive geological behemoth is home to over half of the world's geysers, including the Old Faithful. And every year, thousands of tourists flock to the park to witness its geothermal wonders. But don't be fooled by its natural beauty. The Yellowstone caldera is a ticking time bomb, and one day it will blow. When it does, the world will never be the same. Yellowstone National Park is home to some of the most amazing natural wonders in the world. From its geysers and hot springs to its wildlife and mountains, the park is a feast for the eyes and a dream for adventurers. But there is one thing that makes Yellowstone truly unique: its supervolcano. The Yellowstone Supervolcano is one of the largest in the world, and it has the potential to cause massive destruction. But despite the danger, people are still drawn to the park. They come to marvel at the power of nature and to learn about one of the most fascinating geological features on the planet. The Yellowstone Supervolcano is located in the northwest corner of Wyoming, and it covers an area of about 2.2 million acres. The volcano is actually a supervolcano, meaning that it is capable of producing extremely large eruptions. In fact, the largest eruption in the history of the park was so powerful that it was classified as a super eruption. The Yellowstone supervolcano has 3 major eruptions in the past. The first occurred about 2 million years ago, and the second about 1.3 million years ago. The third and most recent occurred 640,000 years ago. The last eruption was much smaller than the first two, and it produced significantly less ash and lava. However, it was still the largest volcanic eruption in North America in the past 1,000 years. If the Yellowstone supervolcano were to erupt again, the consequences would be catastrophic. The eruption column would likely reach 30 miles into the atmosphere and spread ash over a wide area. Pyroclastic flows would race down the slopes of the volcano at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Earthquakes and tsunamis would shake the earth, and huge waves would crash into the surrounding states. Even people hundreds of miles away would feel the effects of the eruption. The air would be filled with ash, and the ground would rumble from the earthquakes. But it's not all bad news. Scientists say that another super eruption isn't likely to happen anytime soon. According to the United States Geological Survey, the chances of a major eruption in the next 10,000 years are about 1 in 750,000. So don't worry too much about being buried in ash just yet. Instead, enjoy the beauty of Yellowstone National Park and all of its geysers and hot springs. Just remember to stay safe and follow the advice of park rangers. Who knows? You might even get a chance to witness the amazing power of nature firsthand. Thanks for watching. See you next time.